Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers gush. Michael Corinthos Chad Jewell could be back from the Baden-Baden clinic soon, setting the stage for a potential emotional explosion with Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson. Sasha's buried feelings for Michael, sparked by their unforgettable one-night stand, might come roaring back when he returns. That steamy encounter wasn't just a fluke, these two share a deep connection and undeniable chemistry. With Sasha carrying Michael's baby while pretending Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, is the father, her heart's in a tug of war. Will Michael's homecoming reignite their spark, and can Sasha keep her secret under wraps if her longing for him takes over? Whispers of Michael's summer return have Port Charles residents gossiping, and no one is more at risk of getting burned than Sasha. Their one-night stand proved their attraction never faded, rooted in a bond that's weathered grief and heartbreak. Spoilers hint that seeing Michael again could unravel Sasha's carefully guarded emotions. She's been playing it cool, but the sight of him, stronger, maybe softer after his time away, might make her heart race. Sasha's been wrestling with her feelings, and Michael's presence could push her to confront the truth: she still cares deeply. Will their chemistry ignite, or can she keep her distance? Sasha's biggest challenge: keeping up the lie that Jason's her baby's father after Michael is back in town. Carrying Michael's child has her emotions in overdrive, and spoilers suggest the charade's wearing thin. Every glance at Michael could chip away at her resolve, especially if he notices her glow and starts connecting dots. The rumor mill is churning that Michael's heart might skip a beat seeing Sasha pregnant with his baby, even if he doesn't know it yet. If Sasha's longing to scream the truth grows, maintaining the Jason cover story will be torture. Can she hold the line, or will her heart betray her? What happens if Sasha's feelings boil over? A Michael-Sasha reunion would shake Port Chuck, but it's not that simple. Jason is tied to the baby lie, and Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, lingering connection to Michael could complicate things. Spoilers tease Michael might feel torn, especially if Sasha's vulnerability pulls at his heartstrings. If he senses her longing, or worse, learns the baby's his, all bets are off. Sasha is stuck between her secret, her feelings, and a town full of prying eyes. Will she risk everything for Michael, or keep her love locked away? In the unpredictable world of Port Charles, old feelings are never truly buried, and for Sasha Gilmore, Michael Corinthos, homecoming might just bring her long-suppressed emotions roaring back to the surface. General Hospital fans know that Sasha has fought hard to rebuild her life after years of devastating losses, heartbreak, and addiction struggles. She's focused on her career, her healing, and her future. But when Michael, who's been away on a sudden and secretive extended trip rumored to involve ELQ business and some personal soul-searching, finally steps back onto Port Charles soil, it could throw Sasha's hard-won peace into serious turmoil. Sources close to the show hint that Michael's return will spark complicated emotions for Sasha, leading to a story full of nostalgia, temptation, and the ultimate question: is love sweeter the second time around, or destined to crash and burn again? Sasha and Michael's complex past. It wasn't so long ago that Sasha and Michael seemed to have it all. They were the picture-perfect couple, two people who genuinely cared for one another, who supported each other through the darkest days. Sasha even played a critical role during Michael's custody battle for Wiley, pretending to break his heart so that he could present the perfect, stable home to the court. But in doing so, Sasha sacrificed her own happiness. What started as a selfless act quickly snowballed into devastating consequences, including a downward spiral into drug use after her staged breakup, and the crushing loss of her baby with Brando Corbin later on. Since then, Sasha has poured herself into her recovery, her friendships, and her role at Deception. She's become stronger and more independent, but matters of the heart have largely stayed off her radar. Until now, a familiar face stirs old longings. Spoilers tease that when Sasha and Michael first cross paths again at the Metro Court, it's awkward. Michael's been gone for months, and while he kept in touch with family, he and Sasha haven't spoken much at all. Seeing him in the flesh, older, wiser, and perhaps carrying the weight of his own regrets, knocks the wind out of Sasha more than she expects. Insiders say that Sasha tries to brush it off at first, making polite conversation and even congratulating Michael on whatever business success he's achieved. But the chemistry between them is undeniable, a lingering connection neither of them anticipated still being so potent. It's bittersweet, a source reveals. They've both grown so much. But part of that growth involved letting go of the past, or so they thought. Michael, for his part, notices the change in Sasha too. She's more self-assured now, carrying herself with a quiet confidence that only makes her more magnetic. As they talk, it becomes clear that there are things left unsaid between them, apologies not made, feelings not fully resolved. Sasha's inner battle. In the days following their encounter, Sasha finds herself increasingly distracted. Friends like Maxie and Brooklyn notice her zoning out during meetings, staring into space with a small, wistful smile. When asked, Sasha insists she's fine, just busy. But internally, she's anything but. She begins to question whether she ever really stopped loving Michael. Was she just too broken at the time to recognize that their love, while imperfect, was real? Or is she simply feeling nostalgic now that Michael is standing before her again, reminding her of a more innocent time in her life? To complicate matters, Sasha's therapist advises her to be cautious. Rebounding toward a familiar figure, especially someone tied so closely to her past traumas, could be dangerous. Sasha agrees, at least logically. But her heart has a mind of its own. Look for scenes where Sasha privately wrestles with her emotions, even visiting Brando's grave to seek guidance from the man who once anchored her through her grief. Michael's secrets, and new possibilities. Meanwhile, rumors suggest that Michael isn't returning to Port Charles empty-handed. His time away wasn't just about business, he's been reevaluating what he wants out of life after years of being entangled in family drama and corporate warfare. Some sources speculate that Michael may have left town with Willow's blessing, or possibly after a quiet breakup that neither has spoken about publicly. Could Michael be a free man? If so, that changes everything. Early spoilers hint that Sasha and Michael will share more than a few loaded glances across crowded rooms. There's even buzz about a heart-to-heart conversation where they finally address the pain of their breakup, and where Sasha confesses that pretending not to love Michael was the hardest thing she's ever done. Michael, moved by her vulnerability, may admit that he never truly stopped caring. Either a new chance, or a new disaster. Of course, nothing is ever simple in Port Charles. Even if Michael and Sasha find themselves drawn back together, they face enormous obstacles. Sasha's still a recovering addict who must prioritize her sobriety. Michael carries heavy family obligations and an ingrained sense of responsibility that could weigh down any new relationship. Plus, there's the inevitable judgment from the Corinthos and Quartermain clans, many of whom may view Sasha as a walking reminder of Michael's most painful chapters. Will they be strong enough to overcome the baggage of their pasts? Or will history repeat itself in heartbreaking fashion? A brewing love triangle. Adding even more drama to the mix, GH insiders whisper that Sasha may not be the only woman noticing Michael's return. Another Port Charles beauty, potentially Brooklyn, or even a newly single Willow if rumors prove true, could find herself competing for Michael's affections. If that happens, Sasha will be forced to fight for what she wants, something she's historically struggled with when it comes to matters of love and self-worth. Expect emotional scenes where Sasha questions whether she deserves happiness, or if she's doomed to watch Michael choose someone else all over again. This isn't just about rekindled romance, one insider promises. It's about Sasha reclaiming her own story, her own future. She has to decide if she's willing to risk her heart, and if she truly believes she's worthy of real love. Final thoughts. Whatever direction the writers choose to take, Sasha and Michael's renewed connection promises to be a slow burn, emotional roller coaster. Fans of poignant love stories, deep character development, and classic soap angst should prepare themselves for a wild ride. Will Sasha and Michael get a second chance at happiness, or are some wounds simply too deep to heal? Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.